Viewers, while the US president directed his administration to declassify files related to aliens and UFOs, the Supreme Court stumped Trump, delivering a 6-3 verdict against his punitive reciprocal tariffs. Hello and welcome, I'm Divya Bhan and you're watching Times Now. Viewers, the latest US Supreme Court ruling has essentially invalidated the use of the International Emergency Economic Powers Act to impose tariffs on countries without congressional approval. The majority opinion of the court said in no uncertain terms that the act does not authorize the president to impose tariffs. But Trump is not one to go down gently and has decided to exercise the limited alternatives at his disposal. So what does this mean for India? Fighting back from the pavilion, Trump has bowled a new 10% ad valorem tariff on all imports starting February 24th. This, however, is applicable only for 150 days under Section 122 of the Trade Act of 1974. Tariffs on India are now effectively slashed to 10%. While this is less than the 18% announced after the declaration of the India-US trade deal, for which only the fine print was awaited, the deal in itself seems to be in a bit of a timeout. In fact, some experts say that we may have to just rip it up. But nothing changes, says Trump. The US president actually has some other recourses. Remember, Donald Trump relied heavily on Section 232 and 301 of the Trade Expansion Act of 1962 and the 1974 Trade Act respectively to impose tariffs during his first term in the White House. But they don't allow the president to just roll out of bed and impose a 50% duty on a country just because he's unhappy that day. Now, New Delhi has been insightful in adopting a watchful batting stance on the court ruling and the unsigned interim India-US trade deal, withholding market access concessions until official signing amid potential tariff refunds and deal resets. The Supreme Court ruling has bowled out tariff-shadowed pacts, potentially leveling the pitch. In fact, the court has not ruled out allowing importers to claim refunds on any IEEPA tariffs. But what happens to the implied $142 billion tariff collection is something we will have to wait and find out. Until then, stay tuned to Times Now for more on this story.